Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today we got a new plugin from SPL called SPL Big, and I like what it sounds like. I just have no idea what it's doing. Okay, so we're just going to use our ears and turn knobs until it sounds good. So firstly, I'm using this on a hip hop track. Alright, so currently it's off.
Yeah. She's screaming hot girl, someone need a hot boy. I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man team, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say. Too fly, can be touched on their best day.
This big knob
Too hot,
basically
might
gets
catch flame.
started.
Live life, then move to the next day. Living fast, push this life shit to the max. I'm trying not to crash. My life changes such a fast, sometimes I can't relax. When shit out of pocket, I just jump back in my bag. Break the rules and break them back. You can start your own way, dog, man, all it takes is splash. Always tell your truth and always speak your facts. So when they talking shit, man, you can't do nothing but laugh. Yeah. Pull up in the spot, get treated. Mister got it when you need it. Knocking down walls in my means. Always clear the deal, guarantee it. Oh, you want it? Let me see it. Say about it, then be it. Need the whole thing, no pieces. Good friends don't keep secrets. Ma, you a queen. You want Celine and the king that's gonna put you in Alice McQueen. Top of the team. They say you mean, but these boys, they can't touch you, they need self-esteem. You need a drink. It's getting hot in this club, baby girl, come on here, have a seat. And for a treat.
What it sounds like it's doing is widening the sound, but not to where it sounds like it's off center. Okay, so I think the bigness knob just is the width. This is the width knob. The stage knob is like, are the main things moving to the front of your headphones or speakers, or are they being pushed to the back for dimension? And I think the range knob is when you turn it to open, it allows the high frequencies to come through. When you turn it to high mode on the left side, it kind of shaves off the highs. That's what it sounds like. There's also another tab here, but this is like if you want to adjust the mono signal.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man team, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say. Too fly, can be touched on their best day. Too hot, might catch flame. Live life, then move to the next day. Living fast, push this life shit to the max. I'm trying not to crash. My life changes such a fast, sometimes I can't relax. When shit out of pocket, I just jump back in my bag. Break the rules and break them back. You can start your own way, dog, man, all it takes is splash. Always tell your truth and always speak your facts. So when they talking shit, man, you can't do nothing but laugh. Yeah. Pull up in the spot, get treated. Mister got it when you need it. Knocking down walls in my means. Always clear the deal, guarantee it. Oh, you want it? Let me see it. Say about it, then be it. Need the whole thing, no pieces. Good friends don't keep secrets. Ma, you a queen. You want Celine and the king that's gonna put you in Alice McQueen. Top of the team. They say you mean, but these boys, they can't touch you, they need self-esteem. You need a drink. It's getting hot in this club, baby girl, come on here, have a seat. And for a treat in your night with me, I'll be the boy of your dreams. Living fast, push this life shit to the max. I'm trying not to crash. My life changes such a fast, sometimes I can't relax. When shit out of pocket, I just jump back in my bag. Break the rules and break them back. You can start your own way, dog, man, all it takes is splash. Always tell your truth and always speak your facts. So when they talking shit, man, you can't do nothing but laugh. Yeah.
Alright, so the real question is, who is this for? This is for people who are a little more experienced. I would not say this is beginner, mainly because I can see a beginner is just going to crank the bigness knob, turn the stereo width up, make everything feel wide without controlling all the little small details of the side and mid signal, like frequency balance and all that. I could just see people cranking this up, making their beat wide, and just turning these knobs all the way to the right. So you got to be careful with this plugin. The range, when you turn it to the right, it gets very bright. Okay, so yeah, your track will open up and feel taller, but it could also be harsh brightness. So if you're going to use this first or later in the chain, I'd recommend controlling those highs after this step. Maybe a de-esser or a multi-band compressor. Now the stage is really cool because this, I don't know what it's doing, you know, to pull specific frequencies up and down. maybe EQ, but it's hard to tell. What it's doing though is pulling the vocals in this track to the front. When I turn the stage to the front, it pulls those vocals to the front. Now, when I want to push the stuff to the back, it pushes the background stuff to the back. I don't know how it knows the difference between the lead vocal and just the sides. I think it's just an EQ boost on the sides and certain frequencies. I could be wrong. I have no idea how this is built. Didn't read the manual.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real
Let's
top boy.
Let's hear it one more
They
time.
don't talk facts, they just talk noise.
And I want to loop a specific section here.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot.
I want to loop the section with the darker vocal, so like that
I'm
area.
heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise.
Let's turn the chain on.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care.
Let me show you how a beginner would use this plugin. They wouldn't even go to the expert tab, so that wouldn't even be a thing. They wouldn't make the bass mono. Not that you have to make it mono, but for this,
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top
crank
boy.
this up.
They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the.
And because it's becoming brighter, a beginner would think that brighter is better. But we're taking away the ability to listen to the detail in the song, and we're just cranking this all the way to the right. So I can see a beginner just overly using this knob.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real.
Because there's a lot of brightness being added. So this knob, surprisingly, at least for this mix, I'm not cranking it all the way. You know, maybe 1 to 2 to 4. You know, the rest kind of feels overly wide or overly harsh, I should say.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy.
Now there's a bass option, so let's turn this on.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy.
Yeah, I can see a beginner turning this all the way up and then turning the bass boost on and thinking they're doing something. So how I would use this is probably moderate, like 1 to 5,
I'm heating up a.
and then mess with this range. I don't
I'm
like,
heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top.
for this track, the open range, it seems like it pulls a lot of the sides up and it kind of takes away from the mono signal.
I'm heating up a spot to
Center
the pot
image.
boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say. Too fly, can be touched, I'ma need a hot boy. I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise.
So listen, when I turn the range to open, it just makes all the side image come up.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care.
You can hear it in the 808.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy.
listen to that
Boss
808.
man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say.
So it's definitely pulling up the sides around the low mids.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say. Too fly, can be touched, I'ma need a hot boy. I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy.
Now let's see what the stage does without the range.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise.
What I'll do for this track is turn off the lead vocal for a second. I want to hear what it's doing to the background stuff.
Real talk. Talk.
My guess is that the back mode, this is a guess, is focusing on the frequencies on the side that are like around 2 to 400. And then when it goes to the front, it's focusing on something around 2 to 5K. That's my guess. And what this means is that certain things are being pronounced on the side image. So to create depth, I want stuff in the back. Let's open up this. See how it's in the front? We lose that brass sound. So front really pulls it to the front, that brass and that bass. But when I push it to the back, it's dulled a little bit. So this could be an enhancer for all I know, but now we're just listening to the 808 and trying to figure out where can we have it fit without losing the lead vocal focus.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say. Too fly, can be touched, I'ma need a hot boy. I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy.
Here's
Boss
off.
man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say.
Here's on.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say. Too fly, can be touched, I'ma need a hot.
So this plugin definitely adds dimension. You have to get used to it though, because by like habit, you're probably going to reach for this big knob like I did and turn it up and then be like, I don't know about this plugin, but it's because we don't understand this needs to be kind of low and then mess with these more so, these knobs up here. Okay, so that's my recommendation for this plugin. When you guys look for it. It's called SPL Big. I think they have a trial version. So go try it for yourself, but it definitely adds dimension. So again, let's turn it off.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say. Too fly, can be touched, I'ma need a hot boy. I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say. Too fly, can be touched, I'ma need a hot boy. I'm heating up a spot to the.
And here's where I would go to expert mode and use that mono maker to tame some of the wideness of that
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say. Too fly, can be touched, I'ma need a hot boy. I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say. Too fly, can be touched, I'ma need a.
It also has auto gain, which is really good. So if you guys ever adjust for some reason, I'm not sure if it means auto gain in terms of when you make stuff wider becomes louder.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting.
But that's one thing about stereo imaging is that sometimes when you make stuff wider, it becomes louder. Now this already did have a stereo image.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy,
which was focused on low mid spread.
I'm heating up a spot to the pot boy. Boss man ting, real top boy. They don't talk facts, they just talk noise. Too blessed, I don't care what the rich say.
And the SPL Big just focuses on those high mids. Alright guys, so go check out the plugin. It's called SPL Big by Plugin Alliance. Subscribe if you're new. It's game from BusyWorksBeats.com. If you want to learn how to mix, go to BusyWorksBeats.com/premium because we have a new what's called Black Box Bundle, which is everything I've ever created in one huge package for you guys for the end of the year sale. Alright guys, peace.